Good morning and welcome to Garden Tour for August 14th, the year 2026. Hope you guys are having a good day. So the garden has done extremely well. We've been away a total of 3 weeks in the month of July, and now we're at the midway point of August, and the garden has done really well. So let's take a little walk through. As you can see, the tomato plants are tall. This is one of the few times that I might get 4 levels of tomatoes. It's really unheard of in Canada unless you're growing a garden that is indoors and supported from the weather. So generally speaking, outdoor gardeners in Canada, at least where I am, are probably going to get 3 tiers of tomatoes, and that's generally what I get. 4 tiers is, you're very fortunate if that happens, and I've got several tomato plants where that's happening. It's pretty cool. So the tomatoes here and the onions are doing great. As you can see, I've already taken up and prepared for freezing a lot of tomatoes. So these tomatoes here that are ripe that you can see in this shot here, they're going to come off today. They'll ripen inside. I never leave anything on the plant that I can take inside and allow to ripen. Just lets the plant grow. And when I talk about 4 tiers on this plant, you can see there's actually 1, 2, 1. Let me get in here. So there's the first tier. There's the second tier there. There's a third tier. And that's a 4th tier up here. So yeah, and this is happening across the garden slowly. Lots and lots of fruit. But I've been in here pruning. The plants are doing extremely well. Let's go down here. Cherry tomatoes. These bushes here, I'll back up a little bit so you can see them. These bushes here are a little bit out of control. I've got a system that I haven't put in place yet to support them, and then I can spread them out a little bit better, but that hasn't happened. That'll probably happen early next week. More tomatoes that'll come off today down here. Of course, in here we've got there's some big tomatoes, some little tomatoes. This plant's doing really well. It just needs to be supported a little bit better. Here we've got all of our herbs. I won't name them. You can see them in there. Doing really well. In the back you can see these jalapeno peppers. What I've done with these is I've already pulled 2 crops off them. So what you see on there is the 3rd crop growing. Got lots of pickled jalapeno peppers. And down here, this little pepper plant here is habanero. It's already been harvested once. And this one here, I'm not sure, get the name right for you. It's hot pepper Northern Lights. They're really hot, these little peppers. And I've already harvested 1 crop off of these. When it comes to the sweet peppers, like this one here, I've harvested probably about 3 or 4 that size. I don't know where these little bugs come from. They bothered me the last time I did a video. And then you can see the banana peppers. I've got 3 plants. That one, this one here, and that one there. I've already taken 1 crop off those, and the peppers have been pickled and they're doing great. Look at what's going on here. Look what the squirrels have done. Taken one of my Roma tomatoes and said, guess what, I want to try that. Yeah, squirrels are everywhere. But this Roma tomato plant is got tomatoes down there, tomatoes up here, over here, up here. So this is, well, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one, depending on, I've never grown a Roma before, but it's actually going to end up having 5 layers, I think. This cucumber is doing extremely well, this plant. I have another one in a pot. It's not doing so well, but that little cucumber is coming off right now, and so is this one up here. Take that off. This plant's going to do extremely well for the next little while. A couple nice cucumbers to bring in, and more tomato plants. And guess what? Some more of these tomatoes will come off today. So far I think I've had probably of this size of tomato, yeah, in between sort of a smaller and a larger, probably had 60 or maybe 100, and I've taken them off and frozen them. Beans are really good for your heart. These beans, I had to put a fence up, as you can see, to block them, because the rabbits were getting in there. Not only were they eating the plants, they were eating the beans too. And they'd take one bite out of a bean and then another bite out of a bean, so it's not like they were even eating them evenly. Anyway, that's animals for you. So the beans have been very productive. I've had several meals with my beans. Sorry, there's an airplane flying overhead. We're on a flight path here that will often have planes gliding in, and somewhat more rarely have planes flying out. That's just the nature of the beast. Here I am talking about this other tomato plant, or sorry, this other cucumber plant. Maybe not doing so well, and look at that. It's in a pot. It hasn't expanded and grown out like the other plant, but yet I've had 3 decent sized cucumbers off it. So anyways, that's it for the garden. The milkweed right here. There's a little milkweed pod. These are really good when the monarch butterflies start coming. Right around now. This trellis really has never come into play. I thought I had yellow climbing beans in here, which I kind of do, but then the crop got stunted because the squirrels were in here eating away. I don't know if you recognize this plant. This plant here is what they call, my mom used to call it lamb's quarters. It's a weed, but you can eat it. It's like spinach. Very good. I've had it many times. Anyway, that's the garden. There's 4 tomatoes up front. I'm not going to take you up front and bore you. Hope you're not bored. I'm always excited to be out here looking at things. But I will show you one more thing. Being away for the whole month of July put us in a bad spot with the birds. And I don't normally feed birds in the summer a lot of food, but I do feed them a little bit of food. There you go. There's their feeder. It's got the black sunflower seeds back in it. And I really like having the little songbirds here in the evening. Here we go. See? That vine is going crazy again. I'm going to have to pull more of it down. Alright. Take a quick look at the backyard. Rhubarb, well, it's doing alright. My mullein plant is pretty scrawny. And the hedge, I just going to get at giving it a quick trim. Okay guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great day. We'll see you again next time.